Khan Akbar. Just the missing party today from the Islanders as well. Both him and Kudzia played a big part yesterday. Both not in the team today. Islanders are the one that are sitting a bit more comfortably compared to the other two teams.
They had a very convincing victory against the Tigers yesterday, winning by 45 runs. Atiq Iqbal was a bit expensive yesterday.
Surprising yesterday, went for 12s.
He'll be looking to rectify those.
And one slip. Here we go. Kinchit shot at a mid-off. A little slow to get that out of his hands. But a good start from Hafiz. Straight off the mark.
He's been in a very good form. We've seen him in all the leagues that he played. He got 500 plus runs in Saturday League, and he got pretty good runs in the Premier League and Sunday League as well.
Yeah, it's probably the year of his coming of age. Just needs to translate those runs in domestic to games where he's playing for the All-Stars or the A teams, and this one is hit straight down the ground. That's going to run away for a boundary. First boundary for Rajab. He told me he's going to look to play straight. That was straight enough.
That's one way of getting off the mark. Pitched up delivery and played it beautifully down the ground for his first boundary. What a way to get off the mark.
Yeah, he was guilty of trying to play those scoops, and we've all seen it ever so often. He plays a couple of good shots and then just decides to go for that scoop. Hopefully his head is in the right place, and they're going to look to get a single. The ball didn't really go across. That's good thinking from these two young batters.
Smart cricket from both of them. Just utilizing the fielders not really pushing, trying to rush onto the ball and sneak in a single. Good cricket. I think both of them are young and fit. They should be looking for those quick singles.
Well, I'm interested to see how many times Rajab Hussain is going to walk down the wicket to advise his opening partner. He does that ever so often. Likes to talk, likes to give advice to his partners, whoever that is at the crease. Right now, he's sticking to the non-striker's end so far.
Positive start. It should be though.
Kinchit Shaw again picks it up at mid-off. Fielding with one slip only. Obviously, I'm sure Baba was also very aware it's a very good batting wicket, but they are in a position, the permutations for this game, they wanted to have a chase over the point fielder. Third man picks it up. Ghazanfa there. Just a single. Not a single, they have two.
Down the track, not really in control, but lucky it flew over the fielder. Came back for the second. Good running once again from both the batters.
Both the young kids should be able to run well. Hold away and put down by Preet Mangukia. He's one of the better younger fielders here in Hong Kong. And that must have been a surprise to himself. He is one of the best in Hong Kong.
He must be disappointed with himself because he knows he's better than that. He's relatively in a good height. Wasn't that quick as well. But I think he was surprised with the type of shot it just came towards him.
I think he was a bit too close there. Just walking in a little bit too much, maybe. Just that young blood trying to get into the game. He was surprised. It wasn't as quick as he might have thought. Looked like he thought it was coming to him much quicker. But it's put down, it's gone. He's got to put it out of his head.
First over done.
Muhammad Haris looks like he is going to open the bowling from the softball court end. Lovely to see youngsters being introduced into the men's senior all-stars. Credit to Sky Warriors. Good tournament this.
This is something I'm really looking forward to. 3 youngsters out there. Harris against Rajab.
Full toss on the legs, put away, asking to be hit. That's it. 4 runs.
Really full start from Harris. He's a very disciplined bowler. But nonetheless, beautiful shot from Rajab. So the opportunity inflected beautifully for a boundary. That's 2 boundaries in a matter of few balls. So Rajab really means business today as well. He was looking for the opportunity to play. He got the chance today. He will be looking to utilize that opportunity.
He likes to play this way. This might be good for Rajab. He's got a couple of boundaries very early in his innings. It's just going to settle him down a little bit, I hope. Oh, that was hit hard.
And he's gone.
But that's the end of his innings. Taken by Kinchit Shah at extra. Rajab once again starts really nicely and then he perishes.
Once again, a little bit fuller this time. Just slight bit of movement. Really, not really that much, but a good catch from Kinchit.
He'll be unhappy with the placement. It was there to be hit. So right there in the slot. Whatever movement you get from there should have either gone over or he should have placed it in a gap. He just hit it really hard but straight to a fielder. Looks like it's the former captain walking into bat, Nizakat Khan. Batting at number 3.
He had a positive start yesterday, but at to fall to Parasing Bani, cut off of his own bowling and his follow through. It's going to be a good test for Harris. Went for a boundary, came back strong.
He's bowled a couple of indifferent balls, I think. He's going to have to start hitting a length in T20 cricket. There's no real time to settle. You've got to find your length very quickly. You're going to have to play.
It works. Harris in his 3rd delivery now.
Once again, put in the gap. That's maybe the difference between somebody with a lot of experience compared to Rajab. This one, he just guides it into the gap. Yes, there is a little bit of away movement from Harris. That's a bit too full.
But that's the difference between an experienced player and another one who's just trying to get more experience. Instead of hitting it too hard, just trying to look for the gaps and look for those 2s and 3s early in the innings.
Looks like they are going to bring in their mid-wicket and put the cover fielder back on the boundary. It's good from Babar Ayat, the skipper. Looks like Harris is struggling to pull his length back. He's bowled 3 really full deliveries. Better length this one. A little shorter than the previous 3 deliveries. He's got to stick there. Away going movement generally troubles Nizakat Khan early on in his innings. He likes to field bat on ball, pokes at them. It's a good delivery if he can get his line a little bit towards that 4th stump.
That's where Nizakat likes to poke his bat out, and then normally he gets an outside edge. Another false delivery from Harris.
Last time I saw Harris play a Premier League game, he did not bowl at all. Played as a batter.
Oh, wow.
He's got to be bowling a lot of overs at this age. He can't be
I think Hassan is out for the Lions today.
Zishan's walked up to the stumps. Interesting that. I think not too sure if this is the right choice, considering how full he is bowling and down the leg side. Yep, better length this time. Maybe a wicket keeper up to the stumps helps him get his length right.
Right, so rightly so. He just saw the wicket keeper coming up, and he bowled it in a very good channel, inviting the batter to go for those outside edge. Probably, if you went for those big drives, he might even be stepping out of the crease. Chance for the stumping as well.
Oh, lovely lines, lovely lines. Much better, much better. That fourth stump going away, fifth, sixth stump. It's a good finish to the over from Harris. But he's still gone for 7. After 2, the Hong Kong Islanders 16 for the loss of 1.
We've saw early wickets yesterday also from the Islanders, but then there was a huge partnership between Martin Coetzee and Akbar Khan, 161. Unfortunately, both of them are not playing today. So it's going to be very interesting to see how the other players go about their business today. I think Nazakat wants to step up today as a senior, trying to take up the lead in the batting.
Now the Islanders maybe looking a little bit thin on their batting. Nicely driven, but straight to the fielder.
I think Hafiz will be trying to cash in this opportunity. He struggled in the 50 overs format.
Looks like they're bringing the third man up in the circle, sending that cover fielder back. So already very early, quite a lot of changes being made. Zishan up to the stops to Atiq Rahmonic ball as well.
No slip in place.
Oh, he's put one more down. That's a decent effort, but he should have held on to that one. At this level, if you want to compete, you're going to have to take those chances. Goes to his right. Dives across to his right. Should have been taken. He'll know that. The ball started chasing him now.
We were talking about fielders where the balls actually try to look for them. I think today it might be Preet Mangbukia.
Oh, that one gets through to the wicket keeper. Good delivery from Atiq Rahmonic ball. That's more like him.
Is a lot more control and discipline today compared to yesterday.
I haven't seen him too much in the recent times, but just looks to me like he's a little hurried today. Not sure how he looked yesterday. It looks like he's even in his walk back. It looks like he's just a little bit hurried.
I think there might be the reason because they had to they were behind the over 8 yesterday and they had to compensate with an extra fielder inside the circle, which actually cost them 28 runs in the last over. So that might be one of the reason the captain and the coach is talking to them. You got to hurry up a little bit.
Could be, but just thinks. Oh, another one moves away. It's a lovely delivery. That one actually left Nizakat. Good away movement there. Oh, after pitching, so hard. And that's the difference between somebody like, say, Shahryar Khan, who swings it from the hand, somebody like an Atiq Rahmonic ball who gets it to do something off the wicket. Once again, really good, really tight. This one from Atiq Rahmonic ball. That's a brilliant over. Just one coming off that over after 3. It's 17 for the loss of 1.
And we've seen how Zishan Ali rushed to the other end as quickly as he could. He's ready to keep, and he's asking his fielders to move around quickly as well.
Yeah, I agree with timings and all that now becoming so strict. The umpires are very strict on trying to get the overs in time. Somebody like an Atiq, I just think it might be a little bit harder for him because he's built that routine of walking back to his mark the way he normally does. Obviously, as a bowler, you think about how you've gone that previous delivery and how you want to come in and bowl the next one. So that just disturbs the routine a little bit, but he's looked all right in the second over.
I think it's a good learning prospect for them because they're playing a lot of international cricket. So it can help them to develop that kind of a habit.
That's very good. Harris just, to me, looks like he's not really trying to bowl quick. He's just trying to and give it a little bit of time in the air, keep it full, try and get it to swing. Mohammad Harris used to be an in-swing bowler in his junior days.
He become an outswinger now.
When he was playing under 15s and under 17s for me. Straight to point. Good fielding there by
Sahal
Malwanka. Interested to see him bat. He has been in astonishing form. Sahal Malwanka. I don't remember a scorecard. I've opened it up for HKCC and I haven't seen him in the top 2-3 run getters. So he's been in very, very good form since after the sixes or before that as well. He's knocked him over. It's an agricultural shot from Muhammad Hafiz Khan. He'd not be happy with it. His coach won't be. He's trying to look leg side to a ball going away from him. Pitches off, straight ins. Pitch more like middle and then straight in. Not a very good sight to see from a youngster going right across that line. He won't be happy. The Islanders not doing themselves any favours.
Hafiz bowled by Haris Mohammed for 4. Walks in is Tariq Nawaz.
Tariq Nawaz, we've got some stats visible to us. Tariq Nawaz, the last time I saw him playing a Premier League game, he smashed the opponents. He was in very good touch. Likes to play his shots.
He had a flashy start yesterday, but then couldn't control his shot and just gave it away.
And then we can just say he is very flashy. You can see him behind the stumps as well. He's got lots of energy about him. He likes to play his shots. He is very chirpy behind the stumps as well. I'm pretty certain he's going to be doing the wicket-keeping jobs for Islanders today.
But what a start for Haris Mohammed. 2 wickets already in his second over. Positive start. He started off really badly with a few full tosses, but then he came up strongly, claiming 2 wickets of the openers.
Not very well timed. Straight to Anshuman Rath. And see, that's life in cricket. The Lions have made 2 changes. Mohammad Haris, who's picked up 2 wickets, and they've made the other change, who's Preet Mangukia, who's put down 2 catches. So the captain can't be sitting out there and say, hey, I made the best choices, but yeah, that's cricket for you.
Sometimes things work for you, sometimes that's not. Beautiful delivery.
Delivery that is.
It took the batsman by a surprise.
Turned him inside out. Shot her in length this time. Oh, beauty. Beauty, Dalo. That's Dale Steyn. In his golden days. Maybe not that much pace, but yeah, definitely movement. Angling in, going away. Really nice.
A very good over so far. And there you go. The first maiden of the Sky Warriors T20 series. And that came from Haris Mohammed.
It's a wicket maiden. Cherry on top. Brilliant from Mohammad Haris.
I was looking forward to him bowling today, and what a way to see. And it's a privilege to even commentate while he bowls.
Yeah, one of the boys from your school workers.
Of course, and it's one of my assistant coach as well. So I think the boys will be really happy seeing the coach performing out there. It's going to give them a lot of confidence, a lot of joy.
It's amazing. I just saw him on screen and he's still got the same facial expressions he had when he was 13 years old. 12 years old. There's not much he gives. He comes in outside the edge and that's going to run away to the boundary. There's no third man on the fence, third man up in the circle. Nizakat gets that outside edge. Goes for that big booming drive.
I think it was troubling him a lot in the previous over, just around that area. Unlucky for him this time, the outside edge didn't carry to anyone, went for a boundary.
Yeah, looks like Atiq hasn't got luck on his side too much. Oh, good delivery. Good delivery. Tighter this time. This one, I guess the only thing you could tell the bowler was the line was a little too wide.
There was no,
could flash at it.
There was no slip. The short third man was a little bit away. Was not a bit finer. Could have been finer. Could have been a chance for him to grab the catch. Another good delivery.
Nicely played. Straight bat, times it down the ground for a single. Nizakut Khan.
I think Babar should be very happy with his decision. Winning the toss and rightly so, electing to bowl first. The bowlers, the opening bowlers have done a reasonable job. You can just stick to the two of them so far in the power play.
Just looking around, looks like he's got Ghazanfar, Rana Nasrullah in his bowling racks. But he's may have to make up overs. Probably gonna look to get Sahal. Will Sahal get to ball? I don't think so. Kinchit might roll his arm over.
Yeah,
Shuman Rath might roll his arm over.
Kinchit bowled 2 overs yesterday. Got the first wicket for them.
They might get Preet to bowl as well. Bowls decent off spinners.
Yes, they got Hassan Nawaz as well in the squad.
Oh yeah.
Who can bowl. Loud appeal and given by the umpire.
That's a beautiful delivery. Rising on the batter. He wanted to get his bat out of the way. Couldn't do it in time. And that's a very good grab from a keeper. Zishan Ali standing up to the stumps. Oh, lovely catch. Brilliant catch. Very, very good reactions. Rising with the ball, Zishan Ali there. And it's really good from Atiq Rahman Iqbal. Keeping his wits about him. Just keeping it in that channel. Brilliant.
Islanders are in a shot of trouble now. With 3 down for just 22 in the 5th over. Just the ball before this. The keeper, Zishan, actually went to Atiq and have a word or two with him. And the next ball, we saw wicket. So they know each other really well because Tariq and Zishan, they played for the same club. So they probably know their weaknesses.
I'm not too sure if he's going to be letting out too many secrets, Zishan.
That might damage their Premier League matches.
Alhan comes into bat. What a good looking player he used to be. Been seeing him for a very long time. Nicely forward. And that's going to be the end of the 5th over. The Hong Kong Islanders in a little bit of a bother. 22 for the loss of 3.
Is lucky to survive the first delivery today. He played a beautiful shot yesterday, but was caught in the deep.
And just for a moment, I'm going to leave you guys with Waqas Ali for the next 5 overs. I'll join him after the next 5 at the innings break. And it's over to you, my friend.
Thank you so much, Asif. And Haris will continue. This has been very impressive so far, bowling a really good line and length. Captain decided to take the slip out, move himself in the short cover. There's a little bit more protection on the left side. Here comes Harris to bowling a wicket maiden over in the previous. Started off nicely again. Good line and length. To the Kowloon Lions, winning the toss and electing to bowl first. Everything is working for them so far. Another good delivery. Collected nicely. Kazanfar with the chase, cut it down to 2. Aris in his third delivery now. Nicely driven. Anshuman with the chase. A look for a brace. Good running. Easy pick. In the gap, 2 runs. And Zakat Khan is ticking along nicely. 11 of 14 deliveries. Flicked to square leg. Short square leg. Rana Nasrullah. He'll be introduced into the attack very soon. So Preet Mangukia and Haris Muhammad are in place of Hassan Khan and Asad Rashid. Big flash, cut it uppishly and race away for yet another boundary. The Islanders are well in need of those. Some room given by Harris this time. A little bit shorter and away. Flushed it just over the fielders. 4 runs. One more ball in the power play. Nicely defended. And that is the lowest power play we have seen so far in this T20 Sky Warriors T20 series. 30 for 3. The Islanders are struggling. Just as we talked about, Rana Nasrullah into the attack from the Argyle end.
Yes. Gone again. Back. Gone again? No, back. He came back. Seemed to freeze and then went, come back.
Rana Nasrullah warming up. Relatively long run up as well. Not long enough compared to Hassan. In comes Rana. Room given. Punched it through the cover for a single. Off the mark, Kalhan. Was close to the stumps. Just a few inches over the wicket. Sula has got Nazakat Khan a few times. And there's the man, the balcony, enjoying his cigarette while watching the match. So one way of enjoying your cricket and your Sunday. Rana Nasrullah steaming in on the stumps. Defended it well by Nazakat Khan. Change in the field. The fine legs comes in. Long off. Goes back. Zakat Khan loves to go down the ground. Moved in. Out of nowhere. Took the batsman by a surprise as well. Well, there's something going on today in the pitch. Early on, we saw a few cracks. It's not really big, just a few tiny ones. That might be the case of those few movements. Still relatively new, the ball. Punched it down the ground for a single. Very quiet over from Nasrullah. It was the call wide given by the umpire. He has to reload that again. Last ball of the 7th over. 33-4-3. The Islanders, they're struggling at the moment. Nasrullah. And oh, nicely bowled. A little bit fuller this time. End of the 7th over. Score still reads 33-4-3. So the bowling change from both ends. Looks like it's going to be Anshuman Rath. It's going to roll over his arms today. Anshuman Rath. We'll see him for the first time in the Sky Warriors T20 series. He's going to bowl from the Victoria Harbour end. It's going around the wicket. Started off with a full toss. Almost a catch. But nonetheless, it's going to be a boundary. A juicy full toss from Anshuman. Punch it strongly down the ground from Nazakat. 4 runs. Parallel this time. Just a dot ball. Ball for a catch. And it's going to be another boundary. Shimmy down the track and hit it hard for yet another boundary from Nazakat Khan. He's trying to accelerate, trying to catch up with the balls. They need a big total. The Lions have a very deep batting lineup. 41 on the board so far. Nicely defended. Nazakat 24 of 25. With the strike rate just under 100. Went back to the bowler. Wait, just continue. Imran Arif, good call, quick single. They're not going to get two. We apologize for the delay. There was an issue, and unfortunately, we had to go off air. There was a wicket fall in between. Nazakat Khan hitting it down to long on, caught by Gazanfa in the previous over on the last delivery. Nicely played by Cullen. Another single to his name. 44 for 4 in 8.4. The Islanders are really struggling at the moment. Imran Arif trying to come down the wicket. Defended at the end. Last ball of the ninth over. Flicked it nicely. Another run to the total. 45 after 9 overs. The Islanders are in need of a partnership and they need it quick. Projected score at the moment is suggesting 100 only. This will change in a matter of time. If it goes up or comes down. And Shuman Rat to continue after a successful over, getting rid of Nazakat Khan. It's going to bowl to Imran Arif. Oh, that stayed low a little bit. We've seen yesterday as well, Ehsan Khan, when he was bowling, there were a few deliveries that kept low from the Victoria Harbour end. Flicked straight to the fielder, Atiq Iqbal. Bowling so far from Anshuman Rat. A little bit shorter this time. Pulled it. Nicely collected by Ehsan Nawaz. Just a single. That track chipped uppishly. Lucky for him, no fielder. Just a run. Oh, clean him up. What a delivery by Anshuman Rath. He bowled it slower this time. And it's going to be drinks break with the fall of that wicket. Imran Arif, bowled by Anshuman Rath. After 9.5 overs, and that will be drinks.
Walking back now. And Shimon discussion with Niaz Ali. This is Asim Hussain back with you guys now. Waqas Ali is going to take a little bit of a breather. I think here with you guys for the next 10. Looks like Harun Rashid has walked into bat. He's still got 10.1 overs remaining in this innings. Shuman Rock, he's bowled well. Oh, he's bowled in first ball. And Shuman Roth is having a ball. Had a very long stay for Harun Rashid. Off you go, mate. Inside edge into the ground, onto the stumps.
Lemon don't change it.
Tentative, big time there from Harun Rashid. Another one goes. And Shuman Rod now, 3 wickets to his name. Looks like it's Anas Khan walking in to bat. As far as I know, Anas Khan likes to play one way. Be interesting to see how he goes about this. Kalhan in discussion with Anas Khan there. Probably starting to just work it around for a little bit. The new territory boys would be watching. They'd not be happy to see this. Thinking they might not be able to get through if the Lions keep on doing this. And that was the end of the over. So very good one from June Rod. As Anfi's going to ball forward. Argyle Street end. 6 down. More than half the side back in the hunt. Back to the bowler. आ गया 407. He is the only recognized batter. Out there. ये मैं कल गजन पर आई आती गेंद को बोलो इधर ना पड़े. Get it out to deep cover for a single. ये वो दोनों एक जैसे ही लगते हैं. That's fine. Then it will shift. You have the ball coming back into him. Shots, slips coming out. Place himself in the covers. असद तेरी फ्रेम बहुत खराब है क्योंकि तूने ऊपर उतनी जगह छोड़ी हुई है नीचे टिकर की जगह ही नहीं है तेरा लगा ही नहीं सकते यानी कि नीचे जगह छोड़ती है ग्राउंड ज्यादा नजर आ रहा है वो लोगों का They decided to take the fielder from leg side into the offside, and there's a slip back in. Oh, he's gone for the Googles. He's gone for one that's behind. Comes from the back of the hand. Good delivery. He's varying the pace there. There's only wickets left. Shot on his time. Yes, no timing on that one. Situation might start dictating terms here to Anasman as well. This is not really a situation that he likes to come in. Likes to attack. He is going to attack! He's hit his partner, has he? He did. I think he's hit Kowloon. It's not going to be very helpful if he injures his own partner. Ooh, got him on the head. Drop catch by Kowloon. We've got a slip on the PTO. Skidded onto the ground. Sent back. Couldn't put on the brakes. Goes down. Back to cricket. Down the ground, 50 up for the Hong Kong Islanders. One milestone ticked. It'll be an interesting chat in that dugout. What is the score they're looking at? 50 for the loss of 6 after 11. Spinners have come in and put a lid on the scoring and taken wickets as well. बहुत अच्छा है लेकिन आपने इसके बाद वो दो सामने चेंज कर दिया है नहीं आज कर नहीं उन्होंने 42 भी इन्होंने 45 6 है 45 आनंद प्लस यार तो सामने unless अगेन कोई मेरे कल तक पे और we want to step right step in place Patrick Kowloon on strike to Anshul Rod. He's got 3 for 10. Spring in his fit. Patrick missed. Patrick missed. Happy to go by my team. Yes, take it. Could have lost 2 balls of the previous over from Anshul Rod. Pulls his length back. That's really good bowling. Goes on and on. 4 years of seeing him. Actually, he is a very good bowler. Lovely delivery. Slide. Nicely played through the covers for a single. This one hard from the dugout, just hurling out instructions. Probably coming in next. Coming to that at number 9 today, solid fought. Champion does like to battle a little bit higher than that. Not with the national colours though. Outside there, no slip. That's running away down to third man. And Hassan. Hassan Nawaz not going to catch up to that. That's the boundary for Anas Khan. Nicely played though. I didn't try and go too hard at that. It normally flash at that length. Fine to play with. Very good runs. Once down to the third man fence for 4. Side. Deliberately run down to the same region. He just picked up a boundary from to come hit the over. So far, 6th off the over. Projected score 95. That's well fielded off his own bowling, and that's the end of the over from Anshuman Rod. 3 for 16 for him. Hong Kong Island is still struggling. 56 for 6 after 12. It's inch sharp from the Argyle Street end. Oh, sorry. I was saying. So Shaw is going to bowl right arm off his. Still a slip in place. So that's quick. Quick up through the air. Really full. On the jam is back down on the ball. And it's fun. Looks like Sahel might want curse in his lips. So head out towards the point. That should be right. Clean up. You need to go around to the right hand as well. Try and cramp him for room. Sure. Turn off the ban. The pump from Kalhan. Shadow 6. Sure. Nice use of the feet. First foot towards mid off. Gets in line. Pops it over the fence for 6. Aggression there from the young man. Side to this plenty as a junior for many years in the Hong Kong domestic leagues. It's like we lost that ball. Shuffle. Looks in one, likes one, takes it in. Ball now. That was a really, really good shot. and takes the projected score over 100 with that stroke. Some changes in the field. Interesting Barbara Arthur and something between a fine leg and a fine leg. Run on a slot and extra there. Fixed the wrong end to throw to. They go through for a single. Hit off the first four. Can the Hong Kong Islanders push up to around 120, 130 even? That's some big overs in. Making a good kind of game. And a strong there. Step that is that one. On the back. Playing it with very soft hands. Goes up in the air. Right down the field throw. Hassan Nawaz with the catch. Didn't really hit it hard enough. Looked like he just went. Wasn't sure of the shot. Yeah, just not much conviction in that one. Just not much conviction. Just ran a little bit too square for my liking. He's been caught at the boundary. In walks Hassan Khan, batting at number 9 today. He's going to join company with Kalhan Mark Chalu. Shimon Roth with his last over, I reckon. Down the leg side, this one's going to run away to the fine leg fence. Just a little tickle on that. Another boundary to Kalhan Mark Chalu. It's going in with the angle, a little tickle. Just a little feather edge down towards fine leg for a boundary. He's looked good from the moment he's come in. Goes back, punches that through the gap between point and cover for a single. Shimon Roth. What a spell from him today. It's defended off the front foot from Hassan Khan. We're yet to see Hassan Nawaz breathe into the attack, both half spinners as well. They decided to go with Kinchit Shaw instead. And Anshuman Roth from the softball court end comes down the track, punches it down the ground for a single. Gazanfa there. Another one driven around the same region. Looking for a couple, not there. That's good work from Gazanfa in the deep. They've got 4 fielders in the deep. 5, in fact. They've got a deep square leg as well. It's very fine. Shot a ball, should be cut off by a point and is. So well done from Kinchit Shah. And that's the end of it. After 14 overs, it's 71 for the loss of 7. Anshuman Raw, 3 for 23 for him. Alhan Mark Chalu still batting on 20. He's looked good. They've still got 36 deliveries remaining in this innings. What can they muster from those 36 deliveries? Projected still showing 101. They'd like to get somewhere around 125, 120, 130. It's been really good bowling from the Lions. I don't think there's much in terms of the wicket. Don't think there's too much in the wicket. It just hasn't been very good choices of shots. Four wickets falling at regular intervals. Rana Nasrullah comes back into the attack. Generally likes bowling from this end, the Argyle Street end. Back of a leg, fielded there, should be. Oh, it's put down by Anshuman Roth. He got there, he got his hands under it. He's taking it just as he was going down, puts it down. He'll go back and watch it and probably think I should have taken that one. That's a single off that first delivery. Puts Ehsan Khan on strike. He's got 3 wickets. Got to be careful. There's a fine line between attack, because they've only got 3 wickets, but they need to get runs as well. Worked. Hit towards point. Just a little wrong-footed there, Sahal Malwanka. Ball goes through for a couple. And our cameraman just brings him on the screen. Happens to the best of us. Oh, wraps him on the pads. Looked a little leg side-ish. Rana Nasrullah, 3 off his first 3 deliveries. Gone for 3 in his other over. On the stand-in skipper today, with Martin Kudzia not playing today or in this game. Top edge, fielder back there, Ghazanfa there, settles under it, takes a very good grab. That's the end of Ehsan Khan. It's a good delivery. I like the line on that one. Not there to be pulled, just over the top of that off stump. He had to drag it towards the leg side. Gets that top edge. Very well taken by Ghazanfa on the boundary. And another one goes 8 down. Just a couple of wickets remaining for the Hong Kong Islanders. They haven't really got off in this innings, and I've got Waqas Ali back in the comms box. Welcome back, buddy.
Thank you, Asif. Interesting to see the Islanders been giving away wickets on regular intervals. We can't take away anything from the bowling of the Lions. They've been really disciplined today.
Adil Mehmood comes into bat.
Looks like the Lions are out on a mission.
It'll be interesting to see the highlights for the wickets that have fallen. I looked at the wicket in the morning, didn't really think there was too many demons in the wicket. Just been some really bad shot selection. And there have been 3 catches that I've seen that have been put down, so might as well have been pretty much over had those catches been taken.
Exactly. It was similar story yesterday as well. I think the Lions were more disciplined today with the ball, especially with the line and length. The new bowlers, they bowled in good areas, restricting the Islanders to really go big in the early overs. And once the wicket falls, it becomes difficult for the new batters to come in and play their shots.
On a fuller leg, that's well done by Rana Nasrullah. And gets down in time. It's timed nicely by Adil. He'd be gutted he didn't really get runs for that one. And that brings 15 to an end. The Islanders 74 for the loss of 8.
Lucky for Kalhan, he would have been out in a similar fashion the way he got out yesterday. Was dropped from Anshuman Rat in the same over.
Looks like Zanfa is back from the softball court end. He earlier bowled from the Argyle Street end. So looks like it's spin the way to go. The wicket has been rolled out really nicely, but yes, it is a little tired. There's been plenty of matches on this wicket already.
Zanfa back into the attack, bowled really well so far. It actually bowled yesterday quite well as well.
Just been instructed by our producers to not call the softball court end the softball court end. I should call it the Victoria Harbour end, but I'm still going to call it the softball court end.
Dot ball to start off with Kazanfa.
Waqas, maybe you can call it the Victoria Harbour end.
Oh yes, I do that. I was told as well a few matches ago that it is Victoria Harbour end. So
I just reckon that Victoria Harbour is a little bit further away from the softball court end that we have. I mean, like the softball court that we have right next to the ground.
I guess that's the monument of Hong Kong, the Victoria Harbour. It's a very famous thing known in the tourism. So
I like the softball court more than the Victoria Harbour. I think this is one in very few in Hong Kong softball courts.
indeed,
We've got a few harbours here.
long stretch from Adil Mehmood, nicely defended in the end.
I think I heard my dear friend Aaron Bush mixing him up, going softball court and Victoria Harbour sometimes. So I'll probably do that. Another dot. The projected now under 100 now. 96 it reads. I reckon with these last 2 wickets remaining, getting to 100 is going to be a good effort from Adil Mehmood. He wanted to go big. Got nothing on the ball.
I think the target for the Islanders at the moment will be to play out the 20 overs and get as many runs as possible. Because with only 2 wickets left, they only have 1 batter in the middle. Oh, reverse. What a shot from Adil Mehmood. Played it beautifully.
He wants to. He's played a good shot. He wants to, and he gets back for 2. The little reversey from the big boy. Good shot there, Adil Mehmood. A few laughs in the dugout as well, because I'm sure, just like myself, nobody's seen him play that one before.
I think nobody expected him to play that, but it It was done nicely at the end. He waited for the ball and get down really quickly, played it beautifully, came back for a second.
Well, I reckon the reverse scoop should be on his menu next.
He will want to try those few innovative shots so that he can go down and tell the kids that is how you should be playing it.
I reckon he's not going to go and scoop the fast bowler because he knows he's one and he hates it when somebody's trying to scoop him. It'll be very interesting. Khan on strike.
We've only seen Ezaz and Akbar Khan so far scooping the ball.
Hit hard. Mid-off in the circle. Does well. Had that missed, the fielder would have trickled away for 4. So well done from Atikur Rahman Iqbal. Walking with a bit of swag after getting across to that one.
He took an excellent catch yesterday in the same area, Atiq Iqbal.
Must have surprised himself. And doesn't really like to field in those hard zones. But he's got a decent pair of hands. I haven't really seen him drop too many catches. He's very reliable. Oh, that's very nicely played. Adil Mehmood telling his top order that's how you do it. Drop and run.
I think every one of us knows Atiq Iqbal for his bowling, but I think his fielding is a lot better than we expect. You do put in those hard yards to try to stop those balls and take those tough chances.
So far, it's been really disciplined from the Lions. Just 3 extras and 3 wides, all of them. They've been really good.
I think that's the reason why they have strangled Islanders for 79 for 8. Still in the 17th over.
Muhammad Waheed is still to come. And he can bat. It's nicely played. Punched away through the covers for a single. Hassan Nawaz there.
Adil Mehmood was interested in 2.
He's on a mission today. He's got his wheels going. He's running across pretty nicely as well.
He can go big. We've known him, he can bat actually. It's been a long time he didn't really bat regularly.
He's batting deep in his crease. Oh, Rana Nasrullah, you're in trouble.
I think anything fuller, he probably will want to go down the ground.
He's got mid on, mid off, up in the circle. Just needs to lift it over them. Oh, too short. Too short. Signaled wide. Bumper for the over done. He's got to go full. And I'm sure Adil would know it. It'll be very interesting to see what length Rana decides to bowl this next delivery.
That was really way too short, even for a tall man like Adil Mehmood.
Yeah, for the 2 short guys like you and I, it probably would have been 2 of us to get to that one.
Anyways, here goes Nasrullah.
Oh, he was looking for that down the ground shot. He's standing deep in his crease. Khan just taking a little bit of a walk down the wicket, maybe just getting into Adil's ears and saying, mate, we've only got a couple of wickets left. Still got 3.2 overs to go. Just want to make sure we play out these overs, try and get as many as we can. Fine leg comes in. Mid on, goes to long on. They've seen the intentions. Scoop. Downtown, fielded there. Not going to get there. In the gap, will be coming back for 2. And they made it easily.
That was a good shot from Adil Mehmood.
He's looking good.
He made it nicely. Unlucky for him, fielders were placed for those shots. Could only cut it down to 2 runs. Still good enough for the Islanders. They moved to 83. Still required another 17 runs to get to 100 to 3 figures.
I think if they play out the overs, they'll probably get to around 105, 110 at the very least. And if Kowloon stays there, decides to take on one of the bowlers. Oh, nicely timed. Running away. Preet chasing after it. Gets down in time. Puts in the little slide. Picks it up. Keeps it down to 2. It's good fielding from the young man. This would make him feel a bit better. I'm sure he's trying to concentrate on the next one and the next one. But those 2 catches will stay with him for a little bit. He's a young man. And I know he's going to be talking to me about it.
That was an excellent effort from him. Ran few yards to stop that boundary. That was a really quick delivery, and Adil Mehmood played it nicely. It was running down to the boundary, but he stopped it just few inches in.
Adil Mehmood just bringing his repertoire out today. He's flicked it off his pads. He's played one in the air at that mid-wicket region. And he's gone for the reverse as well. He's played a drop and run as well. So already in his innings, he's showing us he can bat.
He's trying to tell that I can bat a little bit few orders up. So if you trust me, I can stay out there, play my game. Start again from Gazanfar, not giving any rooms for Kowloon to free his arms. Came down the track.
Walked away toward the leg side. Hassan Nawaz there. He hasn't bowled. Playing as a batter.
He bowled 2 overs yesterday. A little bit expensive, but he's probably going to play as a batter today.
Oh, that's through the gap. What a shot. What a shot. Adil Mehmood. Boundary to him. Now he is the 3rd highest scorer in this innings. Brilliant from Adil. And now we see the cut shot. There you go, coach.
That was nicely done. He waited for the ball, maneuvered the gap nicely, cut it beautifully for 4 runs. Just with
Zanfa there with his... Oh, he's gone for the reverse again. Goes for the shout. Nothing there. And gets another leg by. I was just going to say, you can see Gazanfa with those sleeves of his, just exactly the same color as the ball. And nobody said anything. It'd be very interesting to see if Gazanfa was batting. He'd probably get the bowler to take that off.
Indeed. I think the batters are fine with it. Probably have played too many tennis ball cricket. They got used to it.
Oh, nice delivery. That was very nice. Really well bowled. Good pace. Just right for this wicket.
Should be another leg by.
He's bowled well though. Gazanfa. So far.
He's given his run.
His figures are good.
Last ball of his spell.
Oh, up in the air. Up in the air. No man's land. Oh, brilliant. Well done, Adil Mehmood. Found the right gap. And he'll keep strike.
He's enjoying his little innings over there.
After 18, 93 for the loss of 8. Projected up to 103. I think I reckon if these 2 keep batting, they will probably get up to 110-15. They need to get 1 big over.
Still have 12 legal deliveries, and in comes Atiq Iqbal.
On 15.
Nice little partnership being built between the two. 19 of 20 deliveries.
And 12 of those have come off Adil Mehmood's bat. So he's the senior batter in this partnership.
That's interesting.
He's scored almost twice as many runs as Kowloon in this partnership. So Atiq Rahman back into the attack. He's got 1 for 15. And got that wicket off Tariq Nawaz. That was a very good delivery. watch out for those changes of pace from Atiq Rahmanic ball.
He's going around the wicket.
Oh, he's bowled him, knocked him over. Great start. Not a very good start for Adil Mehmood to the 19th over, but he's had fun whilst he was out there. Tried some reverses, got a couple of a reverse, and he showed he could play all around the wicket. Just not this delivery.
Made too much room for himself there. Didn't really saw the ball clearly. Just heaved it across the line, striking his bat out. He must be disappointed with himself. Adil Mehmood bowled by Atiq Iqbal for 12 and walks in Mohammad Waheed.
In walks Mohammad Waheed. I reckon he can swing the willow a little bit.
He can bat. I think he probably wants to give more strike to Kalhan for the next 11 deliveries.
Well, I think I don't want to be the predictor, but they might just lose the next wicket, and then to be able to play the whole of the next 11 deliveries. I just hope they do play the next 11 deliveries, but oh, another one at this level that needs to be taken.
Actually, Sahal, he should have reached out and collected cleanly. Nonetheless, another catch goes down.
It was towards his weaker side, the left side. Moved nicely as well, moved with the ball.
Is it the fourth stroke or the fifth stroke?
I think it's the fourth, at least the fourth that I've seen.
Yeah, 2 from Preet, 1 from Anshi, 1 from Sahal. Take to continue round the wicket.
Nicely played. It's going to miss mid-off and it's not going to miss the boundary. Lovely shot from Kalhan. Really nicely played for 4.
Drilled it strongly down the ground for another 4. That's what we were talking about. Giving him the strike. Let him do the... Let him go and go for the bulk of the runs because he's been out there for a long time now.
29 of 27 for him. He's played well. That's 30% of the runs for the Hong Kong Islanders. And I think they are going to still keep their mid-off in the circle.
Keepers coming up to the stumps, trying to restrict Kalhan from shimmying down the track. Fine legs comes in as well. And just when the fielder comes in, there's a shot towards that region and 4 runs for Kalhan.
Another boundary and brings up the 100 for the Hong Kong Islanders.
Just for this delivery, there was a field change that finally came in. The ball went right there for another 4. Short ball this time, cut it strongly. Will be just 1. Just going to have a word with Waheed to just dot out the delivery, let him face the last over. Rightly so, the Islanders will be happy with Kalhan taking more of the strike at the moment because they will probably relying on him to go for another 10 plus or 15 runs in the next over. Nicely played.
The ball's in no man's land. They've decided to not take a single. Just gave Kalhan that last over. 103 on the board. Kalhan really batting out of his skin today.
It's going to be Nasrullah from the Argyle end. No, sorry, from the Victoria Harbour end to bowl the last over.
I think considering the situation of the game, this is a very, very good innings from Kalhan. He's shown great character. Mentally very strong. Still young.
He was really unlucky yesterday. He played a really good shot, but then found a fielder in the deep. He's up against Nasrullah Rana, bowled 3 overs, 1 for 14.
And last over of the innings. Now what can the Hong Kong Islanders get up to?
I think they should be very happy for anything. If they can get anything around 120.
The captain and the bowler in some serious discussion. And they want the point on the fence as well. They've got an extra cover on the fence, long off on the fence. And the long off is now being moved in. So he is at mid off and he's got a fielder at long on. Hard for me to understand. But that's the way they're trying to go. So let's see what he comes up with.
I haven't really seen such fielding placement before. It's very unorthodox.
Full toss, no ball, out the ground, out the park. Not the ball for the field set that he's got. No ball, over waist high, high full toss, banged away. Right on the middle of the bat. Score moves up to 110 now. 7 off the first. Illegal delivery of the over.
So you still have another 6 deliveries with a free hit coming up. What a way to start the 20th over.
That's exactly why I said I'm not too sure with that field set.
Similar thing happened to them yesterday in the first match, where the first ball went for a 6 and then followed by another 6, and that over went for 28.
If he is going to go full, he's got a point on the fence.
Oh, the no ball being given now from the main umpire. Signal 6 as well.
No doubt about the 6.
That was beautifully struck.
Left the ground. Wait. The umpire is still waving the free hit. And Rana Nasrullah decides to get on the boat. He's going to have to redo his run up.
He moves to 40. Kalhan, do you think he can bring up his 50?
The way that first delivery was bowled, I'm not going to be too surprised if he does. 110 on the board already.
Here comes Nasrullah.
Set away through to the extra cover region. They won't take the run.
They can't risk taking a double because they don't have any more wickets left.
It's a good delivery. That is what he was trying to bowl earlier. Exactly. He's pushed that mid-off fielder back to the fence, and exactly why I said I'm not too sure about the field, because if he's going to bowl that length, he's better off having a long off instead of a long on.
Good change from the captain, but he bowled a forced delivery.
No one would have stopped that. That's on the roof of the softball court. What a lovely shot, Kalhan Mokhtarov. 6 runs. Rana Nasrullah leaking now. We're going to look for another ball. That's 3 balls lost today.
Mary Henderson, the third umpire, has to rush in again. Trying to give another ball to Niaz Ali.
Kalhan Mokhtarov. Hong Kong cricket missed you, mate. He's back. He's back with a bang. He's batting really beautifully.
13 already of the first 2 deliveries.
Hit hard towards long off. They decide against taking a single.
He could have actually had a chance for a double if there had
Would have been tight, I reckon. It's a good call, I think.
still have another 3 deliveries. This over. 116 already on the board.
Exactly, very good awareness. Boundary is short. Full toss, not timed too nicely, up in the air. They're gonna run back for a couple.
No man guarding that part of the boundary. So fall safely. 2 runs added to the total.
Kalhan 2 away from a 50 now. 118 on the board.
I think Baba's not really happy with the bowler.
Still not a very good score, but it just looks like in these last few overs, seems like they've got the momentum. The Hong Kong Islanders.
I think the shift of momentum sometimes help you when you come out to bowl as well.
Signaled wide, pushes it a bit too wide. Baba really not happy with his bowler there, and spoke at length about Rana Nasrullah in the last year or so, starting to build some control into his bowling. Hasn't done that this over.
Leaking runs again in the last over. Similar mistake what they have done yesterday, repeating it again today.
Another one. At least 8 inches away from that wide marker.
17 already. We were talking about 120. They've got it already with still 2 balls to go. Think it's a bonus for them now.
Now this just makes it a little bit harder. 120 on the board, with Kowloon Lions having to chase it in a certain amount of overs to qualify. Landing in the gap. Think even if it lands in the ground, it's going to go through to the fence for a 4. That's 50 for Kalhan Mark Chalu. What an innings, young man. Welcome back to Hong Kong. Haven't seen him around for a very long time, and he's back with the bang. Kalhan Mark Chalu. 50 for him. What a lovely shot.
Shuffle across the off stump and picked it up nicely. Had he left it, it would have been another wide ball.
It's good. It's good from him. Using the angles on the crease. Using his body to maneuver it into a gap that he wants. As delivery. You almost got Waheed absolutely ready to put off, hit down the ground, hit hard. Waheed would come back for the second. Yes, they will. Good throw will have him. No. They go back for a couple. And Kalhan will finish off on 54 from 36 deliveries. What a brilliant innings that is. That's 45% of the runs almost. And after 20, the Hong Kong Islanders have finished on 126 for the loss of 9. They play out their overs. The Islanders are going to come back and they are going to know the permutations. They're going to know how many overs they need to chase this target in. They're going to work it out themselves. And Baba is going to have a job to do. Kalhan walks off to a warm round of applause in the batting card. Really not much to read in that batting card other than Kalhan Mark Chalu, he's single-handedly taking that score into the hundreds and then into the 120s, striking at 150. Only Nizakat getting into the 20s and Adil Mehmood getting into the 10s. And extras, not a lot there from the Kowloon Lions, except that last over. Bowling card there.
The bowling card for the Kowloon Lions. They started off really strongly. I think Iqbal 4 overs, 25 for 2 wickets. 13 dot deliveries. Adil Mehmood was very impressive as well. 3 overs, 15 for 2. Nasrullah expensive in the last over. He given away 23 runs, chipped away with a wicket as well. And Shuman Rat was exceptional. 4 overs, 23 and 3 wickets. Kinchit Shah with that 1 wicket of Anas Khan. That's it for the time being. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after 10 minutes.
We're back. The Islanders have to defend 126. The Lions need 127 for the win, and they know they have to have worked it out as to in how many overs do they need to chase this target down for them to be able to go through. Looks like it's Anshuman Roth who's having a word with Adil Mehmood as he walks in. Zishan Ali is going to be the other batter. Wakas Ali with me in the com box. How many overs you reckon, Wakas?
Thank you, Asif. I think first of all, I think they need to survive the new ball because Harun Ashid was very. He bowled really some in-on Yorkers yesterday. And I think Zishan Ali should be well aware of this because they're playing for the same team. He knows him very well. Anshuman Rath couldn't do anything yesterday with the bat. So he will be trying to, put up some runs on the board. He picked up few wickets. I still believe if they want to really put themselves as a contender for the finals, they want to do it well before a certain number of overs. We're not aware of that yet. We will soon find it out, but I think somewhere around 17 or 18 overs, they should be doing it well within those number of overs. But like I said, new ball do moves around a little bit. We'll know it. We'll find it out soon. We got our coach Simon with us here. He will let us know how many overs they're going to chase it down in.
Harun Rashid with the first delivery. Zishan Ali on strike.
First ball, Harun Rashid charging in. Oh, what a ball, man. Started off with an in-swinging delivery. Good.
Harun Rashid does get the ball to come in. That's generally how he bowls, and he's bowled it really full to start off.
That's the same thing he was doing yesterday. He troubled Chef Mathur with the first few deliveries. Didn't really let Sunny free his arms as well. Eventually got himself run out in the first over. He's probably going to do something similar. We'll try to cramp up Anshuman Rat as well, who's be looking to put something on the scoreboard. He didn't really trouble the scorers yesterday.
On the pads, will run away, fine leg up in the circle. Not really the line to ball, nor the length. Easy pickings there for Anshuman Rat. Just works it away down to the fine leg fence for first boundary. Second ball of the innings.
That's something what Harun has been doing yesterday as well. He do stray down on the leg stump a few times. So if you just tickle it a little bit, it's just going to run down to the boundary, because most of the time the fine legs are in. So that was a poor delivery from him.
They do have a decent medium pace bowling lineup with Imran Arif and Adil Mehmood also in the ranks. That's more the channel that he needs to bowl. Good length, good carry, and good thud into the gloves. And good comeback there from the bowler.
I think Anas Khan will be sharing the new bowl duties with Harun Arshid, something what they have done yesterday as well.
They've got Waheed as well, another medium pacer. So they've got Mohammad Waheed, Adil Mehmood, Imran Arif, Harun Arshid. So plenty of pace options.
They got a few spin bowling options as well with Hassan Khan himself, Nazakat Khan, Hafiz, Anas Khan.
Another one, just a little bit behind that, back of a length, good length from Harun Arshid. Kind of balls that heavy, hard length. It's got to get maybe a tad fuller to trouble the batter.
On Arshid running in for his fifth delivery.
It's more like the length that he wants to bowl. Gets the due respect from Anshuman Rat. And they're just doing some hand gestures of him. Actually, ball going away from him. He probably is more comfortable bowling away from the left-hander.
Last ball of the first over. Decent start from both the teams.
Bottom edges it into the ground, and that'll be the end of the over. 5 coming off the very first over. Lions 5 for no loss in the first.
So Anas Khan is going to do the proceedings from the Victoria Harbour end.
It's gone with his left arm orthodox. Bowling to Zishan Ali, who's only faced one delivery so far. Let's hit straight to extra. Got a couple of extra covers. They've left that cover gap open. for him to try and go squarer than he might like to. Got a point, a big gap between point and that extra cover fielder, leaving the cover region absolutely open for Zishan.
Probably is trying to chance for a catch.
Just over his shoulders. Be able to come back for a couple. Oh, great cricket there. That ball probably deserved to be put away. Catch probably could have also been taken, but it took him a little bit of time to get around. These ones over the shoulder are normally the hardest of the catches. Goes wide of the crease, gets the leading edge. Imran Arif in that second extra gets the catch, and that's the end of Zishan Ali very early.
So the first wicket fall for the Lions. An early breakthrough for the Islanders. That's what they were looking for.
I think that was very smart use of the crease.
Slight change in the batting lineup. Sahal is promoted to number 3.
Sure, he doesn't mind batting up the order.
He's coming in before Captain Babar.
They probably got something in their mind in terms of how they want to chase this score down. Babar can turn the game on its head. He's going well. I think on that one, it was really, really good use of the crease from Anas Khan. Just went really wide, angled it in, held the line there, and Zishan falling to the trap, trying to play it just towards that leg side, maybe looking for that single down the ground with the long on back. But that one just holding its line, getting the leading edge.
Anas Khan to continue. 3 balls and a wicket already.
Another one hit straight to that fielder. Very interesting field placements from the Hong Kong Islanders.
I think he's purposely putting those fielders there, trying to give those big gap, asking him to go and drive me over there, looking for that window of a gap to get through to the wicket.
A similar shot to what Zishan was looking to do. Hit it down to long on for a single probably. Sahal executes it a little bit better and gets that single.
Max we can't take it some yeah. Need to work. If you get somebody smart, you would say to work it out. Work it out. So you know. All you do? Oh, no. That's
One is hit towards the leg side, towards mid wicket for a single.
I said to not, there's nothing saying
His second over, just 9 runs on the board with the loss of Zishan Ali.
my guest. Yeah, and that gets to the board for it then. Tracy wanted to do. So that's what now got like that. It's different. It's not different. I'll tell you that it's not obviously different. So you have to get back with your
2, 9 for the loss of 1. Ownership. I conceded 5 in that first over. Yet to pick up a wicket. We'll continue from the Argyle Street end.
pretty much.
Oh, lovely delivery. Really good. Right channel there. Gets the outside edge down to third man for a single.
Almost
Really good.
almost a second wicket there.
And take that slip out for the right-hander. So far, Harun has bowled just one delivery to the right-hander. Rashti's been bowling at Anshuman Roth, who just got a little edge down to third man for a single.
It's probably going to bring the ball in for the right-hander.
Fall straight to extra. It'll be interesting to see the over rate for the Islanders. They look like they've got bowlers who take a little bit of time getting back to their mark, long run-ups. And they've got Anas Khan and Ehsan Khan for a spinner. Ehsan Khan takes his good time bowling out his overs as well.
First, he needs to unwrap all the tapes on his fingers first.
Oh, that is hit straight to mid-on, and Nizakat there. Evasive actions from him. Not sure of the bounce. And gives away a single.
Tidy bowling so far from the Islanders.
Probably be a bit tough for the Islanders as well. They'll play the game now. They played the second game yesterday. They can play the game now. They are going to be playing the final. It's going to be 2 games in a day. It's going to be a good workout for these guys.
We saw the Tigers struggle a little bit, especially with those who are fasting.
Just turned away towards the leg side for an easy single. Anshuman Roth. They need to pick him out as soon as possible. Anshuman Roth, he is very dangerous when he gets going. He gets those big runs. If he gets to those 30s, he is going to get 60s and 80s in a T20 game. That's how he plays. He likes to just take his time, just nudge around, take those singles. So they're going to bring the third man in the circle, keep that and deep square back, and have a long on in place for Sahal.
Sahal will also like to go down the ground.
He wanted to go big and gets an inside edge onto his pads.
I think probably he's been given the message to go after the bowlers because we didn't really see any defensive shots from him yet. He's been going after each delivery.
He's in good form. He's in good touch. He's seeing the ball all right. If that's the way he reckons he needs to bat, why not?
He's very destructive as well once he gets going.
Shot ball, bounced on it, and bounced it over the grounds, and it's gone for a massive, massive 6 from Sahal. Shorter in length, is sitting back for that one. It's in his crease, goes back further, picks it up. Huge 6. That's probably the 5th ball lost today.
Indeed, we talked about destruction, and that's how we showed it. It gave us a perfect example.
3 overs gone, 18 for the loss of 1 for the Kowloon Lions.
Still 109 runs required in 102 balls. I think they probably want to do it earlier than that.
Looks like Hassan Khan is going to come into the attack. It's pretty early.
That's nice.
It's still going to be Anas Khan.
He bowled 4 yesterday. I think he's probably going to do the same today as well. Started off really strongly, getting rid of Zishan Ali. He's going to start over the wicket.
It's cut away, picked up by Rajab Hussain at point.
Rajab can bowl some medium paces as well.
It looks like that was Waheed. That was a good stop, but he's still being demoted down to third man. Comes down, hits it hard, straight to the fielder. Well done by Nizakat Khan there. Got around to his left. Just travelling quickly. Well fielded.
No runs there for Anshuman Rad. It went like a flash to Nizakat.
Short run length. Put in a gap. Will Kalhan get there? Will be top. Oh, it goes right under him. It's dived over that ball. Not happy. As you can see by his reaction. Boundary to Anshuman Rad. Anas Khan missing his length there. Just lost 2 boundaries coming off. Just missing lengths from the bowler.
It's a little bit shorter this time. And Anshuman rocked back on his back foot and pulled it nicely, strongly.
It's marginally short. It's a very well manufactured shot by Anshuman Rad this time. Through the covers. They're not going to catch that. Save your legs, Rajab Hussain. Gone like a tracer bullet. Lovely shot. One on the leg side, one on the offside.
Score is piling up. It moves to 22 already in the 4th over. 26 actually. Still in the 4th over.
Just gave himself a little bit of room there. Anshuman Rad just found that gap between point and cover. 26. 3.4. Down the ground again. Put it in the gap. It's nicely played. Hassan Khan gets around, keeping it to a single. Sahal Malwanka, who, as you've said, Waqas, looks like he's come in with some intent, wants to take on the game, and rightly so if they want to play the finals.
They probably want to go really big. Anshuman probably is playing the anchor role, looking for those loose deliveries and punch on it. Sahal on the other side probably want to go big.
Inside edge down to fine leg. And that'll be the end of the over 9 coming off that over. Good over for the Kowloon Lions after 4. 27 for the loss of 1.
Will we see Haroon to continue? Or will we have a change of bowling?
It looks like there's certainly going to be a change.
And it's going to be Adil Mehmood. He's going to replace Haroon Arshid from the Argal end. Didn't saw him yesterday in the power plays. Was given the charge of bowling after the power play. Normally in his club cricket, he opens the bowling for his team. He's doing something different.
And does a good job at that. When he opens the bowling, does get the ball to nibble around a little bit. Very tall.
He's normally very consistent with his line and length. He's up against his own teammate.
Both of them. Anshuman Rad and Sahal Malwanka.
Oh, yes.
They all play in the same club, Hong Kong Cricket Club. But that's what this Sky Warriors All-Star Series does. Pips them together, pips them against each other. Different players from different clubs coming together to play this one. Worked away, down to third man, Muhammad Waheed there. A single to start off the 5th over.
Nice gentle push from Anshuman Rad. It was the third man, just 1 run. Let's see what Sahal have in for us. Anything short, he likes to punch on it.
So up in the air, Hassan Khan getting under that one. Will he take that one? Yes, he will. And that's the end of Sahal Malwanka. Hassan Khan, that's a very good grab. He did have sun in his eyes. But he's held on to that one. That's really nicely taken. It went miles up in the air. Adil Mehmood coming in and breaking that partnership between two HKCC batters. It looks like the skipper Baba Hayat is going to walk in at number 4. Babar Hayat walking into bat at number 4. Skipper of the side.
Is up against Adil Mehmood. Just got rid of Sahal. Was looking dangerous. Smacked a beautiful 6 in the previous over.
Yeah, Sahal had a very indifferent innings, played a shorter ball, almost. Probably the instructions that were given to him would have been to go out there and take the game on, and try and get us into that final. But not to be. In walks Babar Hayat. 28 on the board already, another 99 required. If we have 5 good overs of Babar Hayat, those 19 are not that far away.
He had a very decent outing yesterday. Struck the ball really nice. We'll see how he goes today.
Really nicely played out in the offside.
A quick single. Both of them have played for the Hong Kong Cricket China for a long time. They've known each other very well. Should be comfortably running between wickets. Adil Mehmood to continue.
It's driven nicely through the gap. Save your legs, Imran Arif. It's gone for 4. Really nicely played, really nicely timed. Adil Mehmood there with hands on his head. It's very nicely pierced the gap. Anshuman Roth.
Beautiful shot from Anshuman. Given a little bit of room from Adil Mehmood and driven nicely through the covers. Imran Arif with a chase, but the ball wins the race. Second last ball of the 5th over.
He's holding his line there. It's nicely played as well. Keeps it out. Wickets lost on that delivery. At 33 to 4.5. What are the calculations? What are they talking about in the dugout? New Territories Tigers maybe sitting with their kits on, waiting for the result of this game. Inside edged onto the pads. That was there for the taking. Shot from Adil Mehmood, but that ends the over after 5. It's 33 for the loss of 2.
I think Anshuman Roth went too hard on that shot. We'll see if Anas Khan will he continue or will there be a double change?
Yeah.
Is Harun Arshad changing ends?
It will be Wakasari for you guys for the next 5 overs, and I'll join him back at the drinks break.
Thank you, Asif Hussain. So Harun Arshad, he has swap ends is going to come from the Victoria Harbour end for his 3rd over. Ehsan Khan is in search of wickets. That's the only way for them to win this match. Nicely bowled, but on the pads. Good diving effort from Rajab. Go away for 4 runs. Spray down on the pads, flicked it beautifully from Babar Hayat. Good effort from Rajab. Couldn't stop it. Looks like he might have hurt himself in the process. He looks fine. Strong young man. Back up on his feet. Ready to go again. Imran Arif trying to stretch his legs out. Probably will come in to the attack very soon. Rohan Arshad to continue. Nicely driven to long off for another single by Babar Hayat. Just took 2 steps down the pitch and driven nicely for a single. And Shimon Rad batting nicely on 21. Just 17 deliveries. Arshad. Full length delivery driven to Mohammad Waheed. Still 2 more balls to come in this over. 3 balls actually. We'll see if the Tigers are required to come down for the final, or will it be the same 2 teams playing the final? For the ball, driven beautifully, strongly for another 4. And Shuman Rad is on song today. A lot fuller this time from Haroon Arshad. Punched it strongly through the covers for another 4. And Shuman Rad looking really good and solid out there in the middle. Score moves to 42 for 2 after 5.4. Third man coming up. Cover goes to deep covers. Backward points. Trying to come to mid wicket but being sent back again. To backward point, Imran Arif. It's just 2 more balls to come in this over. Just call for a catch and not taken. 4 more runs to Anshuman Rad. Ball it a little bit shorter this time. Way away from the keeper. And there had been a slip. Could have been a chance. And the last 4 runs for Anshuman Rad and Kowloon Lions. They move to 46. Boundaries are raining in this over. 3 already. 13 runs already coming in this over. Pretty expensive. Another shot down the ground. No runs. Well fielded by Nazakat Khan. Ends the over. And the power play. 46 for 2 after 6 overs. A very good power play for the Kowloon Lions despite loss of 2 wickets. They won't really mind being in the position at the moment. They required another 81 runs of 84 deliveries. Power play signal by the umpire. Adil Mehmood will continue. He's asking far leg to come in. Comes Adil Mehmood. Shot ball, pulled it strongly out of the park for another 6 runs. Babar Hayat, who loves to play short deliveries, has been smoked for another 6 runs. Well, lucky no vehicles were damaged with that shot. This one hit out of the park onto the road. Babar Hayat. What a shot. Big man, big shot. Adil Mehmood to continue. Smoked for a huge 6. Up in the air, a chance. Keeper scored it. Will he take it? And he does. Tariq, what a catch. Tariq Nawaz Malik. Oh, excellent catch. Babar Hayat. After hitting a big 6, wanted to go for another. Couldn't control the shot. Tariq Nawaz called it early. Ran all the way from the till shot mid-wicket. And look at the celebration. He knows the value of this wicket. Huge wicket. Another breakthrough from Adil Mehmood. Kowloon Lions 52 for 3. Invox Kinchit Shah. Kowloon Lions in a spot of a bother. Adil Mehmood showing his magic with the ball. He showed a few glimpses with the bat. He's showing it with the ball now. 2 wickets already. Taking a few extra moments to set his field right. Adil Mehmood to his teammate Kinchit Shah. Chance for a catch and taken! Another wicket for Adil Mehmood. Got a shot fine leg by Anasan. He's showing the ball. He enjoyed that. Look at down the leg. Trying to go for the glory. Another one bite the dust. Kinchit Shah didn't trouble the scorer. Out for a duck. Preet Mangukia. No, it's not Preet. It's Rana Nasrullah. He's been sent up ahead of the young Preet Mangukia. Adil Mehmood on a hat-trick. 2 good catches back to back. First one particularly better than the second. Tariq Nawaz took a wonderful catch, running all the way to short mid-wicket, taking that catch of Babar Hayat. He comes, Adil Mehmood for his hat-trick delivery. Oh, good delivery. Almost had it. What an over this is turning out to be. Been smoked for a huge six out of the park. Came back strongly, got rid of Babar Hayat. And then a next wicket of Kinchit Shah. Kowloon Lions are struggling at the moment. 52 for 4 in 6.4 overs. Adil Mehmood charging in. A little bit shorter. Short of a good length delivery. Punched it nicely by Nasrullah for a single. Adil Mehmood, who stitched a good little partnership with Kalhan earlier when they were batting, and is doing some magic with the ball now. He's feeling a little bit frustrated with the captain changing the field. You can see from his hand gestures. Third man being sent back. Out corner. Wide ball given by the umpire. Key wicket here for the Lions and for the Islanders is Anshuman Rath, who's been out there from the first ball. Anshuman Rath on 29 of 21 deliveries. Rajab quickly to gather the ball. Still one more ball to come. No, that's the end of the 7 overs. 55 for 4 after 7. Kowloon Lions struggling a bit. Captain himself comes on to bowl now. Ehsan Khan. Is going around the wicket to Anshuman Rath. Full delivery, punched it strongly for yet another boundary. Anshuman Rath is looking good. He's the key out there for the Lions. A welcome Ehsan Khan with a boundary. What a shot, Anshuman Rath. Sticking away nicely, 34 of 23. Ehsan Khan to continue around the wicket. Cut it strongly this time. Good fielding by Imran Arif. Stop the ball from going through for yet another boundary. One run. Hassan Khan. Rana Nasrullah up against Hassan Khan. Wide ball. Straight down the leg side. Nicely collected by Tariq Nawaz. Could have easily be 5 wides. Spooling it quicker. Outside edge. And another 4 runs. Quicker you bowl, the easier it gets. The edges to the boundaries. Quicker one, fuller length. Trying to go for the glory shot. Couldn't time it. Outside edge to third man for yet another boundary. Nasrullah. Nicely defended this time around. And not the ideal start. Hassan Khan was expecting 10 runs already of his own bowling. Still one more ball to come in this over. Big shot. Big shot. Out of the park. Rana Nasrullah. Straight down the ground. 6 runs of Hassan Khan. Floated. Slower this time. He waited for it. Lofted beautifully over the long on boundary for yet another 6. The Lions are back in the business. 8 down. 71 for 4. Still required another 56 runs. I think the message is clear from the Lions. If we want to win it, we want to win it early. We don't want to go out there and dot it out and win the match. We want to do it as quickly as possible. Adil Mehmood to continue. Nicely played for a single, Anshuman Rath. Adil Mehmood in his 3rd over. 3-4-16. Can he get a fifer? We've only seen Azaz Khan getting a fifer so far in this tournament. Pulled it strongly to Hafiz for another single. Adil Mehmood. In his 3rd delivery now. Another shortish delivery. Pulled it strongly to square leg. Will be just a single. Nasrullah Rana was interested in 2, not Anshuman Rath. Called it early. Three balls, 3 singles, no boundaries yet in this over. Rana Nasrullah striking it at 200. For the delivery, maximum. It pulled it fuller length, and Nasrullah Rana said, "Thank you very much. Go fetch it. Here you go, 6 runs." He hit 2 sixes already so far in his cameo of 18 of just 7 deliveries. Rana Nasrullah is doing it with the bat today. A little bit slower this time. Nine runs already in this over. Still one more ball to come. 80 on the board. Just 8.5 overs. The Lions really means it. They either wants to win it and win it with a bang, or just let it go where it is. No wonder they sent Nasrullah Rana ahead of Preet Mangukia. Room given this time. Punched it strongly to covers for another single. Ends the over number 9. 10 runs from that over. 81 for 4 after 9. Ahsan Khan will continue. Ahsan Khan will continue from the Victoria Harbour end. It was pretty expensive in his first over. Went for 16. Unlucky on one of the occasion. The outside edge ran away down to the third man boundary. Up against Nasrullah. Shot up ball and pulled it beautifully for another 4 runs. Rana Nasrullah is doing it in style. Quicker, dragged it down the leg side. Timed it beautifully by Rana Nasrullah. He moves to 23 of just 10 deliveries. What a cameo. It's coming out from Rana Nasrullah. He is enjoying himself out there. Tossed up this time. Played it back to the bowler. Ahsan Khan to continue. Tossed it up again. Back to the bowler. Rana Nasrullah is itching. Wants to go big. Wants to go downtown. Will he go? It's time. Went for the sweep. Missed it completely. Given leg byes. A crucial partnership this turning out to be. 34 of just 19 deliveries. And Chuman Rath to face the last 2 deliveries before drinks, and the umpire raised single. Long appeal for like before given. Some redemption from Ahsan Khan. Got rid of Anshuman Rath for 37.
Keep it on the back front.
Anshuman Rath rocked back on the back foot. Trapped right in front of the stumps. Up goes the finger. And out. Given like before by the umpire. Anshuman Rath has to take a long walk back. 37 of 28. Ahsan Nawaz is coming into bat next. But we're going to take a short break for drinks and we'll be back after that. And Asif Hussain will join you after the drinks break.
Welcome back from the little break we had. Looks like the Lions are going after it. And they have something in their mind, something practical in front of them in terms of what amount of overs they can bat to get their target. We're trying to keep a lid at that. Just let them work it out themselves.
No, don't.
We know it. We know it. Not gonna say it. And all you guys watching can do your calculations. Maybe put them out at YouTube. We'll have a read and see who gets it right. Right now it's Ehsan. Sin is on strike. Ehsan Nawaz, he's the new man in. He's going to play it away towards the leg side, looking for a couple. That's nicely run in by Rajab from the boundary there. Not a very long boundary that side. Harder to get the couples towards the leg side. After 10, the Kowloon Lions on 87 for the loss of 5.
No, he's gonna lose and come back.
Got to be careful. The first thing they need to manage to do is end up on the right side of the result. Loss within a certain amount of overs is not going to do them any favors. They've got to win this one. They've only got themselves to blame for the loss they had yesterday. Imran Arif, for the first time today, comes into ball. Imran Arif comes in for his first over. On a length, hits him on the pads. Bat and thigh pad there, but they trudge across for a single. Get onto your calculators. I'd like to know how many overs will the Lions need to chase that in to follow. Up in the air, chance of a catch. Adil Mehmood running back with arms afloat in the air. He was hoping and wishing, God, please spin it back towards me. It didn't. Lands in no man's land. Once again, Rana Nasrullah on strike. Lets this one go through to the wicket keeper. .90 on the board already. Another 37 to win. 30 of 57. Cole misses the ball. It's in there in the slot. Getting good questions in from the man who's missing the game. Gonna have to work out the equations, my friend. We're waiting to get some numbers online. We know the numbers. We'll wait for somebody to get them right. Let's just say if somebody gets it right, we'll give it the nod of approval and we'll let you know if you got it right. Oh, lovely shot. Really good shot. Gets down on his knee. Just puts it in the gap towards that offside. Third man up in the circle. Not a scoop, but just a little. I wanted to go for the scoop. Had to adjust in the end. That's good from the bowler as well. Throw it really wide off the stumps, but Rana there equal to the task. Still gets bat under that delivery. Just lifts it in that short third man region for a boundary. 7 off the over. Hit hard in the gap. Will he get there? No, he won't. That's another boundary. 11 off the over. Exactly what they need. Score moves on to 98. Back of a length, hanging back there on Nasrullah. Pulls it in front of mid-wicket. Good shot that to end the over. Rana Nasrullah playing a very handy knock here. Who is the skipper going to go to? Is he going to bowl himself? He is going to bowl himself. He's going to continue. This is very interesting. 29 to win. How many overs do they need to do it in? Questions. One hit down the ground. Should only be one. Got it long off, long on. Power corner, mid-wicket and deep square in place. The right field for somebody like Rana Nasrullah looks leg side. If you give him length, if it's in his radar, he is more often than not going to get it over that fence. Goes hard through the covers, fielder there, straight to the fielder. Batter there, little ball watching. Hassan Nawaz. And they get through for the single. Oh, on the legs, quicker one. And he's been given. Hassan Nawaz doesn't look too happy, but that looked pretty straight from here as well. He had shuffled across. Looked like it was going to head on to hit that leg stump. Played across the line there. Paid the prize. Hassan Nawaz goes. In comes Muhammad Ghazanfa. Muhammad Ghazanfa likes to hit the long ball. But I think they're getting themselves into a bit of trouble here. They've got 100 on the board. They need another 27. They've lost wickets. Can't afford to lose wickets like this, or they're going to end up even winning this game. Yes, the point is to qualify. So the benefit of the doubt to these guys, they want to try and do whatever they can to make sure they qualify. They could be a little bit smarter about it. Another single too. The total of the Lions, 101 now. 11.4 overs gone in the innings. They bring the point fielder back into the circle. Nobody out on the offside other than the long off. But Hassan Khan is not going to give him room. He's going to fire it in. That is it. That is deposited. What a massive strike that from Rana. Runner, you beauty. He's having a ball out there. He's having fun with the bat today. He was taken for plenty in his last over. He's giving some back. Oh, leans back. West Indian style. Puts it over the rope. Another 6 to runner. Nine off this over already and a wicket. One ball remaining in the 12th. Score on 107. Another 20 required. What are the numbers? What are the equations? Set straight to point. Harun takes it. And Hassan Khan waves him goodbye. Waves the dugout good boy in a way. That could very well be the end. Rana Nasrullah is gone. He is having to drag himself off the ground. Looks like it's going to be Preet Mangukia. He's going to walk in. No pressure, young man. You're 14 years old. Come win us a match and take us to the final. Playing for the first time. Batting for the first time. Preet Mangukia. Young man. And I hope those catches that he put down are not on his mind. He's able to concentrate. That was the end of the over. Imran Arif conceded 11 in his last over. Will be bowling to Mohammad Ghazanfa. What can Ghazanfa do? They need a couple of lusty blows from him. We're in the 13th over. Long off, deep extra, long off, long on, car corner, and deep square. Fielder's out. Third man is back on the fence as well. So they've got struggling to field right. Trying to get 4 in. Hassan Khan wanted one more on the fence. Can't have it that way, mate. Gotta have 4 inside. In the slot. Oh, straight to Hassan. A little bit of a misfeed. Would only have been 1. Oh, it's Preet Mangukia on strike. What has he got for us? $19 to get. Loud appeal. Nothing coming from the umpire. Gives it a leg bias. Good length delivery. Preet there going really hard. Baba there. Just giving some instructions to his 2 batters out there. In comes Imran Arif. Another one. Quite full. Ghazanfa takes a single. At times like this can get a little bit confusing for the batters as well. When they're trying to work out the net run rate required for them to qualify. Preet Mangukia only still a young kid. This is going to be a very good test for him. Comes down, tries to go hard, misses the ball. They could get that run. Chance at the non-strikers. And they missed that as well. Leg boy there. went straight through to the wicketkeeper. He tried to have a shy at the stumps, which he did. Ricochet off the stumps, allowing a bye. "16 now needed for the Islanders to win." Hits it hard. Looking for a couple. Wants to come back for the second. Not there. Throw to the keeper's end. This has been a very good over from Imran Arif so far. He has kept them away from a boundary, which they so badly need. Last ball of the over coming up. They need to get a boundary. Through to the wicket keeper. And doesn't throw this time, and that's the end of the over. After 13, the Kowloon Lions 112 for the loss of 7. Preet Mangukia trying really hard. Get bat to ball. He's being ultra aggressive. And that's just not the way he normally plays. He's someone who times the ball rather than bludgeon. But there he's trying to use force. He's trying to run down at the bowler. Trying to...
I'm now beginning to doubt myself.
15 required for the Kowloon Lions. Hits it straight down the ground. Would be looking for a couple. Preet is going to come back. He is quick. Oh, they decide to not go for the second. That was a decent throw. Maybe got a little bit too full. Hassan Khan not able to get behind that enough. Gives them a couple. 13 now needed. Goes out again. That won't go to the boundary, but they'll be able to come back for at least a couple. That'll be a couple only. 4 of the first 2 deliveries. 11 to win. Hit away. Fielder, will that go to the fence? That has gone to the fence. What a shot by Gazanfa. Just misses the fielder by a little bit. Half an inch. It's gone to the fence. 8 of the first 3. 7 to win. Do they know? Have they got their calculations right?
Yeah,
Looking to change the bat.
They don't do it from 10.5 though. Yeah. This is not. This is the full take. This is full take, not 14.5. You know.
So we're 13 points.
No, you need to get.
Harun Arshad comes back in the circle. 7 to win. Another one off the inside edge of the bat. Will be a single. This is a good over for the Lions. They've already got 9 of the first 4 deliveries. And Preet Mangukia will face up to his club coach, Hassan Khan. Probably knows all about Preet. And Nia's not happy with Ghazanfa there. Six needed. So on the body. Even leg, boys. He must have got some glove onto that one. That's the first run to Preet Mangukia. 5 needed. That's a single down the ground. Ghazanfar will keep strike. Imran Arif to bowl the 15th. For those of you that have got the calculations right, you would know what's going on here. And if the Lions have got the calculations right, they would know. Ghazanfar is going to be on strike to Imran Arif. 4 to win. Erdman has gone back. They've got no one at cow corner this time. They're going to bring in their fine leg as well. They've got a third man back. They've got a deep cover back. A long off, long on. Changing it again. Sending cow corner back on the fence. That's a wide to start off. Not the way you want to start the 15th. 3 required to win for the Kowloon Lions. They look like they'll get over the line with the win. Will they get it over the line to jump into the final? Knock the New Territories out. Oh, tight call that from the umpire. We to win at 35, 35 deliveries in the game. See some smiles in the Kowloon Lions dugout. Very confident with their calculations. That's signaled wide. Folding under pressure here. 2 wides. Harun Rashid there on the fence. Hopping a few from the Lions. Let's have a little word with Harun. Some friendly banter out there. So, 2 to get. Swung away! Swung huge! That's massive! Biggest of the day! Going to the final, the Lions! What a shot, Ghazanfar! What an innings! Finishing off with the 6. Lovely from the Kowloon Lions. This is a brilliant hit. What a massive 6 that from Ghazanfar. What a game we've had. The Kowloon Lions pretty much knocks the New Territories out. Smiles on Baba's face. What a beautiful innings. Well done. Brilliant cameo by Ghazanfar, but credit to Rana Nasrullah for his 40.
They knocked out the eye of this. Because he hit 6.
Because he hit 6.
My word, there's so much calculations going on. This might just have knocked the Islanders out. The Islanders might not be playing the final. The new territories might be playing the final against the Lions, not the Islanders. Lions are happy. Lions are in the final, but we're not sure if Islanders are going through. With that six, changes everything. That six from Ghazanfa might just have put Imran Arif for a six and the Islanders for a walk. Looks like the Islanders are not going to make the final. This is exciting stuff. What an all-stars tournament we are having. You're going to be here with Wakasi. He's going to run you through to the batting cards and the bowling cards, and I'll just get ready for the presentation. I need to catch my breath as well. Over to you, Wakas Ali.
Thank you so much, Asif. That was something special. What a huge six from Ghazanfa. Wow. We're going to go through the batting card first. Started off. Sorry, got the wrong one up. It's going to be this one. Zishan Ali got rid by Anas Khan. Anshuman Rat played beautifully for his 37. Sahal came out to try to up the run rate. Couldn't really do it. Babar Hayat hit a huge six off Adil Mehmood out of the park, but was out in the following ball. Kinshad Shah didn't trouble the scorer. Rana Nasrullah, the main, who actually brought up everything out there. 40 of 21, that cameo that actually changed the course of the game. And Ehsan Nawaz was trapped right in front of by Ehsan Khan. But don't forget the man, Ghazanfa, who've done it with the bat today. He stood out there, struggled, played it beautifully in that huge six to get rid of the game with a strike rate of 181. That is for the batting card. We're going to go through the bowling card now. Harun Arshad started off well, but they were pretty expensive in the third over. Anas Khan, nicely done. 2 overs, 13 for 1. Adil Mehmood was exceptional today. 3 wickets for his 25 in his 3 overs. Ehsan Khan battled it out, tried to get rid of the wickets, but couldn't really manage. In process, he gave away way too many runs. 3 for 41. Imran Arif, a bit expensive today as well. 2.2 overs for his 21. That is it for the bowling card. Stay tuned. We're going to come up with the match presentation in a few minutes.
Come to the post-match presentation, and what a game we've had. What a change of fortunes we've had off that last delivery, going for 6 from Ghazanfar. I'm going to have a chat with the losing captain first. Ahsan Khan, if I can have you for a minute. Ahsan bhai, hard luck. Not the result you guys might have been expecting. What would you say in terms of the result that you guys got this game?
Yeah, that was a good game actually, and till last ball we were in, and the last ball six went for 6 runs, and that was cost us. And yes, always we need to keep the game deep. Actually, that was the plan, but unfortunately, we were in actually, but Nasrullah Rana and Ghazarfar did a good innings.
What did you make of the wicket? Because obviously there have been other teams that have played on this, like you guys have played there yesterday as well. Was it a difficult wicket to bat on? Because 126, you'd reckon, wasn't really a very big score on this wicket.
Honestly, if you ask me, that's totally batting wicket. And, from yesterday, I'm talking to my team that this is a wicket for if you can see Kalan, he just takes singles in last 2 overs. He took, 25 runs. So that's the plan. Actually, you have to be plan on that wicket and, keep your batting till deep, and just the score will come. There will be a boundary ball every over.
Thank you, Ahsan bhai. Hard luck, and we'll see you around for plenty of wickets and plenty of celebrations. Thank you so much. I'd like to move on to our winning captain today, Babar Hayat. Babar Hayat, that little small cheeky smile on your face just when you gave me a little smile when you were telling me the playing 11 this morning. Happy to see you smiling. What do you feel right now?
Yeah, obviously it's a great feeling whenever you win it, and then if you don't contribute, then if the other players comes in, especially the tail enders, you don't expect them to. The way Ghazanfar and Rana batted towards the end, it was brilliant. I think we deserve this win. I think credit goes to all the boys, the way they bowled, the way they fielded, and then towards the end with the bat as well.
It's interesting that you guys with that 6 have knocked out the Islanders as well. Was there a discussion at all actually knocking the Islanders out? I know you guys were in competition with the New Territories Tigers, as one of you would play, but did you guys ever mention that you might even knock the Islanders out?
No, we didn't mention about it, but we knew that we have to chase it down in 14.5 somehow, and then Munir bhai have calculated everything, so which was good for us, because we knew it was 14.5, I think, and then we just wanted to play in the final. Whoever comes in, we didn't expect them to out of the tournament. I think we were very fortunate for them to go out of this tournament.
Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna want to have some rest as well. Just one last question. Obviously, on this wicket, I asked Ahsan bhai as well. Didn't seem like a 120-run wicket. What do you reckon? I mean, how did you guys go wrong in the batting as well?
I think if their batting lineup, they were missing their key players from yesterday. Even the Martin, who scored 50 odds yesterday, and then Akbar Khan, both the main players were missing for them. And I think 126 was not a power score anyway. And for us, we wanted to chase it down in 15 overs, so we have to go for it. If we could have won it in 20 overs, we could have played differently. But I think credit goes to the both the way they batted, I think.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you, and good luck for the final. Give us an exciting one. Last but not the least, the man of the match is going to be presented by Hasnan Kayani, the director of the tournament, Anshuman Roth, for his 3 for 23 and 37 of 28 deliveries. Just need you for a little chat, Anshuman Roth. It's always good to see you batting well, but you did a really good job with the ball today.
Yeah, my bowling's very hit and miss. Yesterday didn't bowl, but it was nice to have confidence of Babar today. And, as long as I'm my own demon out there. So I felt good with the ball today, and hopefully I can carry it forward.
Yeah, just going back to your bowling, I've seen you as a youngster, and I know you like to bowl. You've been a reluctant bowler over the last few years, but it seems like it's coming out really nicely. Your batting as well. There was a bit of chat about you missing out on the last game, and you're always due for runs if you miss out one game. How did you feel out there, batting wise?
Yeah, I felt great. I mean, T20 cricket, you're going to have to take your chances, especially as an opening batsman. I thought Haroon bowled well at the start, but then once that swing wasn't there, then I was able to capitalize on it. And again, my strength is just playing cricket shots, not trying to overhit it. So it was nice to get some runs today, and hopefully I can do that in the final.
Mate, it's always a treat to watch you bat, but we're enjoying seeing you bowling as well. So we'll see you in the final. That's it from the post-game presentation. We'll see you for the final.